West Side. Today we are looking at what, Sean?
Today, Dan, we are looking at, that's a good question,
Put your bins on.
Plug-in Alliance Vertigo VSS 2.
Let's find out, is it?
We're back.
Back shouting shit in the garden again.
Yep, got to be done.
It has got to be done. So this looks very silver.
Does, doesn't it?
Yeah, take us through the various components of the Plug-in Alliance thingamawhatsit.
The Vertigo VSS 2.
That's exactly what I meant to say.
So Vertigo makes some rather interesting stuff, and they put bits of it all together into a channel strip, and that is what this is. So let's have a quick look. First of all, should point out this is made of all their existing pieces of hardware, which are also available as plugins. We've looked at some of these before. So the filters of this are from the VSE 2. The VCA compressor is from the VSE 3. The Gyrator EQ, I remember you having a good laugh about the Gyrator EQ. Yeah, we don't want to see Dan gyrating. That's enough of that. That's from the VSE 4, and the tube saturation section is from the VSM 4. So there you go, that's where it's all from. Let's go through it, starting from left to right. We've got the input and obviously some nice clear meters. We've then got those filters, so there's the low pass and there's the high pass. And with all of these sections, there's an on-off button at the bottom where it says system. We've then got this discrete VCA compressor section. There's a threshold, there's attack, there's release, there's an auto release, a makeup control. You've got your ratio there, you've got your on-off, and you've got a side chain down here which is flippable between, what was that, 90 and 120.
Is that a word, flippable?
Well, you can flip between some options. I've made that word. If it's not a word, it is now. Again, a nice gain reduction meter. I like it. It's very clear. You've then got the Gyrator EQ, which is, so each band you can switch it between slightly different shapes. So we've got like a shelf, or you've got like a bell. You've got your frequency, you've got your gain. It's not completely fully parametric because you've got a choice between two different bell shapes basically for the mid ranges, and then you've got shelf or not for the top and the bottom. You can click on a pre-comp button there, which basically moves it to pre-compressor. We then got the tube saturator. I really like this at the top. So you basically set the input filter, whether it's working on the lows, or it could be working on the mids or the highs or the really high stuff. You've then got a drive control and a level control. You've then got a shape control, and below that you can flip it again, flippable, between the triode and the pentode. And then you've got a mix control, and then another switch for soft and hard, and you can click that and it can put it post filter, so it goes there after the filter, before the compressor, if you don't like it at the end.
Do the modules move, or is it just...
They don't.
No.
Just the signal chain changes. Couldn't be bothered with that.
Yeah.
But that's fine. And then you've got your output with your output metering. Now, what is this designed for is the thing. It's interesting in that it obviously you could use it on pretty much anything.
It's a channel strip essentially.
It's a channel strip, yeah. Because I do mostly mastering these days, I tried it in a mastering situation, not really expecting it to work for that. It worked pretty damn well for that.
Did it?
Yeah, really, really nice. The saturator section is really nice. It's not often I'm impressed by a saturation section, but that
there's plenty of them.
Flexible enough that you can just add it to the bit of the spectrum you want to add it to. The fact that you've got a drive control, a level control, and a mix control means you can be really subtle or not. And it sounds great. I really like the EQ. That sounds fantastic. And the compressor in a mastering situation, as long as you're keeping it kind of just tickling it, it sounds great. So yeah, for that it worked great. Sounds fantastic on vocals. I tried it on drums. Pretty much everything I tried it on, it sounded pretty nice. It's very clearly laid out.
It is very clearly laid out. I was just going to make some sort of comment about the visuals of it, the GUI, but I couldn't quite figure out what I was going to say.
Interestingly, they normally stack it, don't they? Make it a square. Yeah. When they do a channel strip these days, it's like, you've got an input and then a gate and a compressor, and then you've got an EQ, and then and it's all stacked up. This is quite nice. You just work from left to right. It's a very easy to set up situation.
Yeah, the problem is with these Plug-in Alliance plugins is that we know how long the demo is, don't we?
We know exactly how long the demo is. Yeah, 14 days on the old demo. How much have you seen already?
No.
Don't believe you. How much do you reckon it is? Full price?
About 70 quid.
Okay, so it's $129 full price. In the sale right now, because it's new, $69.99.
That was the bit I saw.
That was the bit you saw, clearly. At some point, because it's Plug-in Alliance, it's going to be $29.99.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those. It is good.
Is this the one you were saying? We were talking on the phone, and you said this is the one that we're doing the big release. It's the good one.
Yeah, I think it is good. Yeah. I mean, you haven't officially asked, but you know.
And sorry, Sean.
Yes.
Is it shit?
No, I don't think it's shit at all. I think it's really, really good.
Yeah.
I like it because it's not
a bit out of practice doing those other shows before.
There you go. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I like the fact that it's not an SSL sound. It's not a Neve sound. It's not an API sound. It's just, it's Vertigo doing their thing. It's quite individual. I think it's very flexible. However, just because of the pure fact it's Plug-in Alliance, I'm gonna wait until it's $29.99.
Yeah. Sort of shot themselves in the foot a bit with that, haven't they?
Yes and no. Well, it's not bad, is it, to have every single customer just waiting to buy it?
No, but waiting until it's $29.99. I guess there must be people out there that buy it.
But most people, if they're big fans of Plug-in Alliance, you'll have the subscription. This just turns up,
right?
And you've just got it.
How much is the subscription?
I don't know what it is now. It used to be around 15 quid a month.
It's not bad, is it? Do you get everything?
You get everything. Everything.
See, we've always been very anti-subscription model, but at 15 quid a month, if you were working every day, it's
not a bad price. The problem is that the day that you decide you can't afford to pay that, or you don't want to pay it, they all disappear again. And they might have found their way to your workflow.
Yeah,
I'd rather own them. I know there's still the argument, but if they stop supporting them, they still won't work.
Yeah, well, I mean, we argue about whether Splice is worthwhile, don't we, at £7 or whatever it is.
Yeah, keep paying that. I keep paying that, which is kind of crazy, but there you go.
There should be a black market for Splice credits, I think.
I wish I could buy something else. If I could buy my weekly shop with Splice credits, if Sainsbury's start taking them, or Waitrose, that would be awesome. Or BP.
BP, yeah. Petrol. Yeah. Okay, good. Well, please subscribe to the channel. Yeah,
like the video, all of that stuff. Maybe become a channel member. There's quite a lot of channel members now, by the way. I hadn't looked for a while.
Really?
It's crept up quite significantly.
6 or 7?
Thank you for that. Yeah. No, we're well in double figures. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. 12.
12. Thank you for being a channel member. If you are, we will try and do more stuff for you when we get the time.
All the usual links below.
All the usual links below. There's the mastering course and the mixing course and a bunch of other stuff. My compression course is now free, so you can go and grab that for nothing.
Wow.
And if you...
It's probably about what it's worth, is it?
Probably, yeah. If you want to see us talk about stuff that is nothing to do with music, there's another channel, and the link for that is down there too. And we will see you in the next one.
Sayonara, suckers.
Adios.